win, gritty win. Coming on the road, especially here. We know a lot of people don't beat them at home, so this is really special for us, and we know that we're not done. So we got a lot more to accomplish. This is only one step forward, so yeah.
Yeah, like Jack said, big team win. Awesome atmosphere to play in. One of the best, if not the best, I've played in outside of the Marriott Center. I got a ride with the Cougar Nation. But they're a great team, well coached. They play hard. They challenged us on every front, but I thought we responded well and executed our game plan.
Take questions.
We're open to questions now.
Mark, what kind of statement does this win send within the Big 12, like what your program's about and what you guys can accomplish?
I don't know. You know, that's a big question for me to answer. We're pretty simple. I think the guys agree. Everybody that grows up knows what this place is. And then this was my first time walking into a game, and I've never seen an atmosphere quite like this. It's actually really special, and this is a great team. And so I think as far ahead as we're thinking is just that we're grateful that we got an opportunity to come compete here. And this, it's one of the meccas and hallowed halls of basketball, and we're really blessed that really blessed and really fortunate to come away with a win.
Please use your mic holders on both sides, please.
Mark, obviously the environment was wild. You pick up the tech. I mean, were you just trying to combat that a little bit? Kind of what happened there in the timeout?
I guess I have to be careful with what I say. I was frustrated in the moment, and I just. And so, I wish that I was such a genius coach that, I'm going to get a tee right now and rally the troops. That would be a little bit disingenuous. I was actually surprised that the tech was called with the conversation we're having, but it's the heat of the moment, and everyone's feeling the heat of the moment. And so, what I'm most proud of is, I have a special team and special leaders. It's interesting, these two guys both roll out of the game with 18, right? Because these guys spend all time together. They're shooting partners. They're confidants with each other, and that's the long way for me to get around to the fact that I was having a little conversation with the referees, and then I end up giving up. I think it ended up being 1 point to the other team, and my guys' composure stayed perfect. And in this environment, in this atmosphere, that's really hard to do, and it's a credit to these guys and how together they are and how much trust they have each other. So I think that was the best part of the tee for me, was just coming back to the huddle and my guys being like, let's go, we're good. They weren't on fire, froth in the mouth. They were just like, hey, we're fine, let's go, let's keep working, and they did.
Hey, Dallin, you had some offensive struggles early, and you had those 4 fouls for a while. I mean, what was your mindset, and how did you just kind of click, especially being huge offensively down the stretch?
I just tried to stay engaged. I really trust this team, and that was one thing. When I sat down on the bench, we've had such great depth all year, and the next guy's ready to step up. So I trusted in our guys, and just stayed engaged because I knew, there'd be a point where I had to step back in. And the guys, they really carried us. Jack stepped up huge, bunch of pieces, really carried us through that foul trouble stretch. And then when it was my turn to step up, I tried my best to fulfill that role for the team.
For both players, what made you so confident down the stretch, with your three-point shooting abilities? Was it something you noticed with them, what they were doing defensively? How did y'all really turn the game with the three ball?
I think we work on it every day. Like Coach said, me and Dallin, one of the last 2 guys in the gym every day. We're shooting partners. We see each other every day, watch film, stuff like that. And Coach gives us the ultimate confidence, and us as teammates also have confidence in each other. And whether the shot's dropping in the moment or not, it's just next play mentality. And I think it really paid off tonight.
Mark, where does this win rank in your tenure at BYU?
Oh, man, you guys asked me 2 complicated questions. This is really special. I think it's special because we all have such deep respect for this program and this venue. I think all 3 of us are lifelong college basketball fans, and this arena and this team and this coach and these players, it's all-time mecca. And so I think that's what makes it special. And then I think really what makes it most special for me is we talk all the time about faith in our program. Certainly it's an important part of our university, and watching our guys' faith in each other tonight and their faith kind of in the process We didn't shoot the ball well in the first half, and we didn't shoot the ball well to start the second half. But their faith in their abilities and their work, and then I just thought it was really special to watch. So that's not a great answer for you. I don't know how it ranks, but it's really special. I would put it in the really, really, really special category.
And then obviously your defense was not what you wanted the last few games, road games. What was the difference tonight? And were you purposefully fouling Dickinson? Was that part of the strategy?
It was not no, it's a good question because you would wonder. That was not actually part of our strategy. I was really proud of the guys defensively. So, this team is hungry to grow. Like, we have really humble guys. We walked into this league very humble, which you should, because this league is just so tough. And we have very humble guys that want to learn. And we've had some ups and downs defensively the last few games. And our guys' willingness to really, this is a very unique game plan for us that Coach Fennell put together defensively, and the rest of the staff. And then our guys executed at a high level, and we had to make adjustments throughout the game. And the guys were really good at actually making those adjustments throughout the game. So very proud of our defensive effort.
3 more questions.
When you made the free throws, less than 5 minutes to go in the game, gave the team its first lead. Coach just cited defense, but in your mind, what were the factors that allowed you to take the lead for the first time at that point?
I thought we stayed true to who we are offensively, and that's a team that gets out and runs in transition and is always on the attack. They're really great defensively, but we trust in our offensive system and what we do, and we knew we'd break through, and so we just kept trying to get out and run in transition, and I thought that really broke it open, and then we kept attacking them in ball screens.
2 more questions.
Dallin, walk us through that moment where you hit that 3 over Dickinson. What was going through your mind on that shot, and just walk us through that.
Yeah, obviously he's a really good defender, especially inside, so I saw he gave me a little bit of space, and everyone was really sticking close to the shooters, and so that's kind of a shot I practice a lot, is off the bounce. Like Jax was saying, we practice a lot of things after practice, and so that's one of the moves I work on, and shoot it with confidence and live with the results.
Amen.
Last question.
Urgency and faith.
Last question.
Jaxson, back to the tech that coach picks up. How did you all remain, kind of composed?
So mean that you keep bringing it up.
No.
The guys are going to crush me on the plane. You know that. Coach trying to throw the game for us.
I'm bringing it up because obviously that was sort of a moment where you all could have reacted to that, and then you go on to get the win. What was that like?
I give credit to our bench. All the guys on the bench, from the GAs, the coaches, to the players, they were all in the huddle with us, just telling us to stay calm, stay composed, and we all stayed together, and I think it really paid off. So, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you guys.